Powered by Virginia Radio.
What's this all about?
I mean, look, man, it ain't about nothing. We just talking about some real shit, man. You know, it's the Ill Will Spill show, man. We hear about some real shit. We gonna talk about it. We gonna get gangsta about it. We gonna talk about some real shit. We talk about what happened, man. We ain't here to get in your feelings either, man. No gangsta shit.
Ill Will Spill. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it. Gangsters, hustlers, thugs, jack boys, scammers. Politics, poverty, healthcare, government is out there. Love, lust, loyalty, hate, envy. Watchers, listeners, bystanders, spectators, witnesses. Drugs, guns, alcohol, good weed, big loud. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it.
What up, y'all? Episode 7 of What We Talking About with Real Spill on Powered by Virginia Radio. Y'all know the count. We in here again. What up, Loud?
What's goody? I'm in here, man. What's poppin'?
Man, chilling, man. This episode 7, man. You know what I'm saying? Just another week.
Loud
another
facts.
journey. Another step. Walking the sands. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tuning in and everybody's about to tune in. I hope y'all had a good day today. You got some good energy today around y'all. Y'all got things done y'all had to take care of. And whatever y'all didn't take care of, I hope y'all regrouped and re-strategize so y'all can get it done tomorrow, the next day after that. We in here chilling. I'm just in here relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in here with Loud and the fellas, having good talk, good conversation, just building and chopping it up.
Yeah, we like 20 minutes late. We was building.
Yeah, we was building so much, y'all. That's why we late. Yeah, we was in here having our own thing going on. You know what I'm saying? But it be like that sometimes, you know. It be like that, and then especially when it's worth it, the conversation worth it. So pardon us for that. It's a lot going on in the last week. A lot going on TV and the news. You know, I try to tell people not to pay attention to too much or don't lend your energy to it. It's okay to observe, but just don't lend your energy to stuff that is not necessary. I was looking at some stuff going once again with Ukraine again, and I'm not gonna get into that too much. But the thing I want to talk about loud is how, you know, just let people watch and see how things is not as important as they were, like the vaccines and the restrictions and everything.
Right.
All of a sudden,
You don't
that's
hear nothing
not
about
an
COVID
issue
no more.
anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel like, well, I know if this thing that's going on with Ukraine, okay, if that is important, like let's just keep their narrative for them for a minute and play their game and say, okay, it's important or it's some serious business going over there. Well, the restrictions would still be enforced if it was really the real deal, like they say, as far as how I see it. How you easing the gas off of that now? Because like I'm telling you folks, this was a business move. Now they on to the next hustle. It served its purpose. Unfortunately, people really died, and that's not cool. That's messed up. That's foul, you know. But like I said, this was another phase, and they mission every few years, or every 15 years or 20 years. It seemed like we get caught with a crisis, we get caught with a health scare, and then we have a war. It's a cycle, and they make money off of all of this, and then we go back into a reset, and then we act like this didn't happen, and then it happens all over again. So all I'm saying is just pay attention to it. At least, like, you know, if you watch and see what's going on, you won't probably take so many things personal, or you won't wear it, because it's not about you. You got to understand that the joke is on us. You know, they trying to see, they're being entertained by us, just seeing how many of us they could get to follow their nonsense sometimes. And I'm not saying we don't have to be careful of our health. Anytime you get any kind of potential threat, you pay that attention, because self-preservation is the first line of defense. So you got to take care of you and your family, of course. But at the same time, some stuff is just ridiculous. And sometimes if we just use our common sense and really just sit back and breathe and think, a lot of things we'll just shrug our shoulders at and we won't entertain it. That means we won't drain ourselves for stuff that's unnecessary. And that's my whole point. That's all I'm saying. Is that's the stuff that we gotta run away from, because we got so many things and so many great things and so many aspirations and goals to accomplish in our own self that we can't afford to really go outside of ourselves for stuff like that. That's what they want you to do. The more you do that, the more you can't encompass it in your own being and maximize your purpose here, so that you can be quote unquote happy or be successful, whatever it is you want. You're not gonna get that lending your energy to stuff that's trying to steal it. And if you don't recognize that it's trying to steal it, then you're just gonna give it away. You can't win like that. You're gonna have to start over every day and try to conjure up this kind of energy or this kind of spirit in you to make you want to keep going. And you'll never know why you can't manifest all of what you need to be what you are. It's because it's being siphoned and you're helping them. You can't at least don't help them. If they're gonna fight for it and it's a war you fighting every day and it's a battle we going through, that's cool. Okay. We can't win them all, but don't just sit there. Don't sit in the corner on the bench and just let somebody just pounce on you because you defenseless because of your lack of knowledge. Come on, we gotta do better than that, and we don't have to. I'm at this point now. Y'all didn't have me for 7 episodes. We don't have to do any of the nonsense, the bullshit. We know what it is. Let's stop it. I would just want us to all just not. All of us are not gonna be on the same page, but we all want the same thing at some point. I just wish we can all come into a common ground and at least understand that peace and patience and listening get us a long way.
No facts.
It get us a long way. I know I talk a lot, but believe me, I listen a lot. Yeah. Believe me, I listen a lot. Y'all don't see the conversations. Y'all will probably never see the conversations when I'm shutting the fuck up and somebody talking and I'm not saying nothing. Just like the conversation we had before I got up here, Lau was giving us some good conversation, and I was listening. So, we got a documented moment when I was shutting up. You know what I'm saying? And he was right. It was just 10-15 minutes ago. I want to also, like, we was talking about the world, but I want to touch home. I want to touch home for a minute, and just I want to give people their credit or their flowers or shine their crowns or whatever. I want to acknowledge some people out here that I grew up with, that I seen come from so many different places, and it's crazy because all my shows has almost been like that. Even from Tanika to T Spills to Mel, Kev, PJ, everybody that I had up here. The bride. Salute to the bride too. I'm gonna get with you, bride, because I gotta get the shirt from her.
She was just here too. She just dropped.
I gotta get salute to you. Salute to the bride for real.
To the bride.
She invited me to. She's been reaching out. She has invited me to events that I couldn't make it to. Pardon me. I will be getting out, but she's official. She's certified official off the grid. She's definitely reached out for events to me to come to and everything.
Dope.
And I'm gonna get my shirt from you when you see this, bride.
Dope.
I appreciate you for coming, and I'm definitely gonna be supporting you. Just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't forget about you, and that's why I'm giving you showing you some love now. But even with all those people, everybody got a story, their own story, and it's crazy because it's a real story that unfolds. Right, you get to see the scroll unfold. Like everybody told their stories from a place of from their origin to how they grew up to they struggle to after the struggle, why they became who they transformed into and what got them to that point and to where they at now. And it's just a coincidence that it's like that. Like, for instance, my man Coy Neal knew Coy since we was little kids, like since we was young. Everybody that's watching, everybody know Coy. He done had his hardships. He came from a long way. But today, he got his own company called Getting It Done. And they do a lot of moving. If you go on Facebook, you'll see him and his lady, shout out to Taronda. They do Taronda Ellis, they do a lot of moving. They move together as a group, as a unit. They got they neat, they intact, they got their uniforms, they look presentable, professional. I'm just saying that from somebody that I seen from the dirt come up and know this person and see him develop into that mindset and organization and manifest being a boss and really getting it and knowing and realizing you ain't got all day to be playing around out here. To personally know him, it's deep. So I want to salute him too. Y'all go on the Facebook and check him out on his page of Cornell and check out Getting It Done. They do landscaping, they do everything. They carpet, everything. So y'all go check that out. And then Lance was here.
Yeah.
Lance was here. Lance got an event coming up next Saturday. It's called party on the docks on the 19th. Y'all get y'all tickets. They $20 tickets. The ticket's $20 and you get to go to 3 locations on the boat. You going to 3 venues. You going to the top sail, the Monroe rooftop first. You starting off there. Then you going to the top sail. Then you going to the I think it's called Copper Valley. That's where you going after that from 2 p.m. to 11 on Saturday coming up. Get y'all tickets. And then in May 7th, Lance, once again, the man with the plan, always got something for us to do out here. On May 7th, he got the Bel Air brunch, the mixer that he had last year. A lot of y'all was mad and upset that y'all didn't go last year. We was posting from there, taking pictures, and we was getting so many people on Facebook was pissed off they didn't go. They was mad. They like, oh, and everybody was like, we not missing it this year. So I'm telling y'all had a whole year to be mad. Get y'all tickets for the Bel Air mixer. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be officially there.
We gotta hit Lance up. Let him know we need some tickets.
Yeah, we gotta hit Lance up. We're definitely we'll talk to Lance. We definitely gonna get in touch with Lance. But when like I'm saying, Lance got this going on the brunch. Y'all be there, support. It's a perfect opportunity for networking, and having a good time. If you got a lady or some lady friend, or you got your man, or even if you just want to go with your homegirls or whatever. But it's a dope event for anybody to go to. The setting was incredible last year. It's at the Botanical Garden in Norfolk. It is incredible. I went last year. It was fire. I felt like, I ain't gonna lie, the setting, the pictures I took, I felt like a Colombian drug lord. Not for nothing, but the way, just the environment make you just feel it make you feel regal. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to go this year. Actually, I'm excited to go this year. I'm gonna be bringing a friend of mine with me to the event. Her name is Shonda Lee. She's also the Real Spill fitness ambassador that y'all will soon meet her soon. She's coming. Okay. And she also has a one thing about her that's incredible is like another person that I sat down and talked about this with and planned out the show, and she had her vision. She was telling me what she wanted to do, and she was always in on my movement. She's seen the movement and she was always with it. She's we in the early stages, but she's in it for the long haul, and I'm in it for her the long haul, for her goals and dreams. We just got that cosmic connection where we just get it on that level, and we trying to go there with everything. Okay. We trying to take it where the universe wants us to take it, and that's why when I engage in conversation with her and we talk about these things, it's dope now because she just got her it's called Work Time Health and Wellness. She's certified ISSA fitness instructor. She's certified CPR, AED certified. She got some infused sea moss on her that she's selling right now on her page, on Facebook, on Instagram. Go to Instagram, work time wealth and health, and you'll be able to pull it up and see what she got. She's a fitness instructor as well.
Going right now.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And she on Instagram. Cause she don't even do Facebook. Actually, she don't even see what I'm saying. I'm letting you know what type of time she on. She don't even rock with Facebook. So that lets you know right there. So I'm that's why I'm showing her love. I'm doing this for her on this panel because she not on Facebook, and she was there for me from the gate. She was there for me, and she got an incredible vision too. So me and her movements, I always told her that we'll be shoulder to shoulder the whole time. I always ride with her. I always make sure she get whatever she need. All she do is work hard, stay on her grind, and go back to mind her business. Like I said, she will be the fitness ambassador, but she has her own thing going. She's doing me the honor of doing it for me. She said she didn't mind. So when we start doing the fitness thing coming up, it's gonna be in the summer. I'm still working on a lot going on with it, but the main part of it, the fitness part, is that I'm in the gym working out. So that way, when I do start the fitness thing, I'm already in tune with what I need to do. I'm not out here playing around. I'm taking it serious. I get to that gym every day. I put my weight in. I put my work in. I finish my food before I leave. You know what I'm saying? Because it's serious to me. Just trying to bulk up and get a little more size on me, a little more strong, get a little more healthy. You never know what's to come. You never know what's to come, baby.
Health and wealth right here?
Is it say work time?
Oh, work time. Work time, health and wealth.
Yeah. Yup. And she a fitness instructor too. And she's a nutritional specialist and everything. She do all that. But I just wanted to shed light on her because she's somebody that's doing a lot of big things, and she's somebody that's always in my corner, always trying to do whatever she can to push my agenda too. So I just wanted to reach out and show her some love and help her out because she definitely been supporting me since before I even had a Real Spill T-shirt.
Word.
She was there. She seen the shirt before we had the shirt. You heard me. She saw it before I had it. And I said,
dope.
I told myself, I am not gonna. When I said I wanted to do this, it's for stuff like this too. You know, this is definitely. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm learning. You know, it's a business. Everything's a business. But you know, part of my business is being me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely just gonna reach out and let this is for the town, baby. We from the city, man. Somebody got to do it. I do it all day for the town. So everybody know who networking out here. People out here busting their ass and you don't see it. So if all I got to do is give them 30 seconds to let you know, to tell them about what they doing out here, breaking their back to make a living and give people good service for whatever they doing, at least I could do a shed light on it so y'all could get some good service. I'm letting y'all know about people y'all might not even know moving around here that can help y'all out with stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put people together. They may need each other, don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Might make your day easier. Straight up.
For real.
Make it a lot easier for you, baby. Not to get off of that, but I just wanted to do that for for some people that I've been recognizing and been watching, and I just I may start doing that, certain spotlights on certain people, start doing something with you. That's why I'm gonna get with you, Loud, a lot more. I got a lot more time on my hands coming up in the next month. I've been busy. I've been really busy, but I got a lot more time to be available to you now.
Word. So
it's a lot of things. I don't want to talk about it up here because you talk about it till you be about it, but we'll talk off the air about some things I think would be really dope. For me to be involved with myself a lot more with you in the city and moving around and being like a ambassador for the city. That's what I want to do. I want to be a person that's everywhere. I want to be everywhere this summer. Wherever, if you say, yo, Will, Real Spill, I need you over here. Boom, boom, we going to West Bubblefuck. Well, I need to be in West Bubblefuck then. That's the type of time I'm on, because this is the next level to me. Doing what I'm doing is branching out to the people. That's my whole thing. I am a man of the people. I am a man of the people. So I want to touch them.
That's good.
I want to touch them. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, because we working right now.
I want to touch them.
Behind the scenes, we on this community outreach program type thing that we trying to put together, that we are going to put together, that we are putting together. So that's dope that you ready. You know what I'm saying? For what we building. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the direction we going in, because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's only right we do it right.
It's crazy, the universe. You see how it's like I was on my own little boat, right? Mm-hmm. But it's crazy because it's like as I'm on my boat headed that way, the universe was like, hold on, somebody got a ship.
Yeah. That's
going the same way you going.
Yeah.
And you might need them, and they might could use you.
Yeah.
So now all you did was I took my boat that was going that way, and y'all just halted it up, and y'all put it to the side and docked it on your ship. So now I'm on your ship with that same agenda that I wanted. That's a crazy metaphor. I just made it up. I told you.
That's how we do it.
I used to write niggas some crazy.
For real.
But that's
we
how
see it
that's
different.
what I
you know
saw.
What I'm saying?
That's
yeah,
what
exactly.
I saw when you said that. Like, damn, that's crazy. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to just being a vessel, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's gonna happen, but I know every step that I take every day, I'm just going with what I know is right. I'm just going with the universe with the creator telling me to do. I'm literally just listening to the creator. Some stuff I do every day don't make sense to me. That's how really it is. But I know it's what I'm supposed to do. Some stuff that you do, the action has to happen before you can actually see the outcome of what it was supposed to mean to you sometimes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And those, you got to be careful with that too, but them moments kind of tell you when, you know? And it's like, that's what I go through that a lot. I don't fight demons or nothing like that, like them words like that, because I'm in a peaceful place where my mind state won't go to a certain place no more, where I can even entertain them kind of that dark feeling. I don't get there no more. Okay. But I get extremely ambitious.
Right.
When you just want it so bad. You try to figure everything out. Sometimes you got to sit back and go, hold on. Like I do that. I had to do that the other day. My mind was just going, I need to do this. I want to do this. I'm like, hold on. Like, yo, you only can do one thing at a time, fam. Facts. But you got to figure out what's the next step. The key is to find out what's the next step that you need. Does the dark swisher go in front of the light swisher, or the light swisher go in front of the dark swisher? Which one do you do? That's the key. That's where I'm at now.
Word.
Understanding I only can do one thing, but what do I pick? Like
I think you could do more than one thing.
I mean,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
but
saying? But it does amount of how much you're doing, because
Right,
everything's
right.
gonna take your time and it might take you away.
right,
But you could position things to be able to do a whole lot of things at one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It just getting to that point though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We
like
can't just do it all at the
exercising.
same time, but we can build up to be able to, like, at first I couldn't be doing the radio station in the studio at the same time. But now we got the radio station in the studio at the same time.
right,
Then
right,
I
right.
couldn't do the radio station in the store at the same time. But now we could do the radio, and then, you know what I mean, we got the store, so now we can do all three at the same time.
That's a fact.
And you know, you could keep building up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because the more people you put in your circle, you know what I mean, they'll have positions with you,
True,
and then a lot more can get accomplished at one time.
true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a process of getting to the point to be able to do more at one time.
Mm-hmm.
But we can do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We can do
Right,
it. But
right.
getting there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely,
Getting to that point. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
You can think you there, and then you can have the wrong people in a position, and that shit falls apart. So then you back to doing everything by yourself.
There you go.
But if you position the right people around you, then you can accomplish so much at one time. You know? That's what I'm noticing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So yeah. Just take your time with it, bro.
Right,
like
right.
that's my thing to you, man. My advice to you. Like I see me every time I see you, I see me.
Word.
Because I was the same way until I figured out that I need to stop and just take my time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Take my time. And now I'm like, damn, I got all this shit going on. You know what I mean? Like, how? And I'm like, because I'm taking my time and I'm putting the right people in positions around me so I can accomplish way more at one time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the only thing I see with you, man. Like,
Right.
I want you to keep doing what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
but balance it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Appreciate that.
Once you got that balance, it's a wrap. You
Yeah.
gonna have, like, right now you got your podcast going on, you got your job going on, you
Right.
got your workout shit going on.
Right.
You're doing a lot of things at one time.
Right.
But you balancing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then before you know it, you're gonna have 10 more things going on because you about to get into this community outreach. You ready to hit the streets. You ready to do the, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just balance, man.
Yeah, man. It's just probably gonna be. It ain't probably this.
But like I said, you're already doing it. You got more than one thing going on right now as we
Right.
speak. I know about a couple things. There's so much I don't even know about probably.
Right.
But I know you working.
Right.
I know you working out in the gym too.
Right.
I know you working out on your podcast.
Right.
You know, I know you just hit me with you ready to do the brand ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
That's more work. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole bunch of things going on at one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, man. You're right, baby. Yep. I know I got to take my time, like you said. I definitely got to take my time, but I'm here for it though.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it.
We ain't listen, man. Only thing that's gonna happen one day, we gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
it.
until that time, let's just
Yeah.
take our time and have a good time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because the only
Yeah.
thing we promise in this world is death. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
it.
let's have fun while we here. And for real, you know what I'm saying? Accomplish all that we can because you know we so powerful and anything you want to do, you could do it.
That's a fact. That's an absolute fact.
Shit,
man.
anything.
I feel it too. Like that's why I was saying. Like remember, I was like I posted. I was like I feel like a Super Saiyan. Like word. Like I'm feeling like that. Like
Yeah.
when I'm in the gym,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm working out, I'm thinking about everything.
Okay.
Like when I'm hitting the bar, I'm thinking about everything, and I'm like, you know what? I can hit these other sets because I'm like, this is metal, this is matter. Like this is matter. Like mind over matter didn't understand it until now. Like mind over matter. Like yo, not ridiculously. Don't get crazy and break it back in there. I'm just saying. When you focus on your last few sets and you tired, you really can mentally get through it. It's really mentally. You telling your body told your mind you was tired or you couldn't do it, but really that's the trick. You could get one more in there. You could always get one more.
Always. Should I remember last
It-
week?
it-
I
it-
couldn't
as
get
long
one
as-
more. I was
Yo, I be getting that last one, yo, and I don't have a spotter though. So
Right,
I
right.
gotta be careful.
But you've been doing it for a while too. You be in there, so
yeah,
you
but
know what
I'm
I'm saying.
I'm still trying to. Yeah, I think I'm still in a
I ain't
different
been in
weight
there for like
class.
20 years.
I'm still lifting heavy. I'm still lifting heavy weights to mass
I
up.
gotta go back. I ain't go back since them 2 weeks.
I'm lifting heavy to mass up. So, and then I'm doing calisthenics when I'm not doing that. I'm doing push-ups.
Facts.
I'm doing diamond push-ups for my chest. I'm trying to get right. It's for me though. This is all just for me. I like you said, we only gonna be here one time.
Yeah.
And like my Q, the dude that cut my hair, I don't never call him a barber because he just cuts my hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he a good friend of mine. I know him. He been cutting my hair since 04.
Okay.
That's how long his son now when I do go in the gym, his son be training me. And his son was in the crib when I met him.
Word.
And now his son is training me.
Word.
Will twist me up. If we box, I couldn't do nothing with him right now. His son would destroy me right now. Like he that season growing up. But he always told me, Q always said, yo, he said, you an anomaly to me. Your body, the way he said, because he said, you still got so much in you that you ain't maximized. Like, he said, I just want to see, as far as boxing and training wise, he just want to see what he can get out of me. Like, he just want to push me. And I think that, and I like that. I like that because I want to see, you know. And he always told me, he always says, man, if you would have boxed when you was playing basketball when you was young, he said, your weight class, you would have been a champ.
Word.
He said, you would have been a champ. He said, I done trained everybody. And he says, your body type and your skill, he said, you like an alien, like you different. He was like, you move different, you quick and you fast. He said, if I could have molded you into a boxer, he said you wouldn't probably never lost.
Right.
He just believes that. You know what I'm saying? So now I just do it for fun. I just want to do it just to challenge myself. You know what I'm saying? I love boxing. Like, I love boxing, man. I wish I would have. I wish I would have knew or had access to boxing when I was young, like when I was like 8 or 7, because I definitely would have boxed. I would have boxed. And boxing is a universal thing because, like, I know guys.
They chopped us off.
What happened?
We still live?
We live?
My phone's just doing this. Oh, okay. We live. We
live?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. My joint ain't even going to the joint. Oh yeah, okay, we in there. Yeah, we in there. All right, we good. All right, people, we in there. We just making sure we ain't got nothing crazy going on over here. Yeah, but I like boxing, man. I talk about boxing because, like, relating it to the universe. Every proper way you move in boxing, it's the universal law of the body, and it's based on physics. If somebody throws a punch or you rotate your hip and everything, that hip movement on the turn of a twist of a left hook, it's the velocity from your body moving naturally on a twist, hip turn, twist. It's the body moves on a universal, you know what I'm saying? So everything you do in boxing properly is why it's effective. It's the universal language. It's law. It's not even nothing. It's really a science for real. When I used to watch boxing before I started doing it, I just liked to watch boxing. But when I understood it, like, to me, Floyd is way nicer than he was to me before I understood boxing.
Okay.
Like, he's really crazy. Like I used to go, like, I'm a Pacquiao fan. Pacquiao's my favorite boxer. That's just, he's my favorite boxer. But I appreciated Floyd more after I started training with Q. Okay. I'm like, hold on. He really kind of crazy with it. Like, he making it look like he ain't doing nothing, but he doing the whole lot.
Yeah.
I'm
you
not.
Understand it.
He
you
doing mad stuff. The common boxer gonna always say he running. He's never ran. He's just, you can't hit him. So if he ain't supposed to let you hit him,
right.
You know, and he left with all his faculties.
Yeah.
He left with all his faculties, but Pacquiao's still my favorite fighter, but I definitely see the real craftsmanship and what Floyd does, understanding the boxing and the science behind it and the work that comes in. It's one day in there, it kill you. One day in there, like, you rather go to the gym than go to a boxing training. You definitely want to go to the gym before you do that. It's real crazy. It's real crazy, bro. Yeah. I done coughed up phlegm in there. I be in there, I be coughing up phlegm in there.
Word.
And he my home. He don't play with me. Right. He do not play with me in there. It's no game in there. Them boys in there is serious business, man. It's like, as much as I be doing my shadow boxing and going in there and doing my jabs, when I go in there with him, one little time I threw 10 jabs. He catch that for that one. Now I gotta we ain't doing nothing that he had planned now. Because I done messed up that one time I ain't throw the jab right. We doing now the jab for the whole hour. we ain't. What's
You
the
gonna
point?
You gonna get it right.
What's the point of even going past?
You gonna get it
'Cause
right.
Q is the most patient person I know on the planet.
Mhm.
This mug is patient like Santa Claus. Nigga. He got time to wait, fam. He
real.
will sit there. He's patient with you. He's willing to sit there for a whole hour with you and make you do it all the way over. He ain't tripping.
Right.
He ain't because he like that's what I'm saying. He getting the same run we in. He don't time is not. He don't base his day off time.
Right.
He don't. He just and we here until we done.
Mhm.
That's it. That's how he operates. So yeah, and I appreciate him too, man. That's my man. Yo, he's the one. He's the one that really before I even said real spill ever, years before I said real spill, he the one that told me, yo, you need to do a show, bro. You need to do a show when you talking about something. He said, cause you will walk. He said these conversations me and you be having, they are bags. This is what he used to tell me.
Right.
He just said you a bag, bro. He this before I even real spill probably came 2 years after that. But he literally probably really responsible for the one that told me to put it in my ear like you need to be doing something like that. And this before the podcasting and all. I was still selling DVDs when he told me this.
Word.
Really. I was still selling DVD movies and all that. So that's how long ago he told me that so that lets you know podcasts weren't even out yet.
Right.
When he told me I needed to be doing something like a podcast, but he didn't say podcast because that wasn't a word yet that was used. But he was telling me to do this before it existed, really. No bullshit. That's what's crazy. He was telling me, he was like, yo, you need to be doing something where you just talking and having conversation and chopping it up, bro. He said, he been told me. And that's why I always give him mad, like, whatever happened, like, he cut my, yo, it's going to be a day when I'm going to be giving him $400 just to cut my hair.
Right.
It's going to be a day like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a day like, because all the building that I got over these years and all the, the conversations me and you be having off the camera, a lot of them ideas and stuff and a lot of the growth that I've gotten developed, it came from him. It really came from him for real. Like a lot of people don't know, but my most illest conversations is probably with him. Right. When we taking it, cause we always gonna end up going there every time we together. Yeah. And it's like, that's why I like being in this space and reflecting and looking back and giving people my appreciation and showing people my gratitude and shit, because it's like, this is your life, bro. Like, I'm up here on this camera doing this show, but this is my life. This is real life. Like, that's why I like the podcast setting, because it's not like a TV show setting where it's staged and you gotta be in a marking and you gotta be a certain kind of way. You can just be yourself, and that's why Loud is so incredible, because he give all of us this platform to do this. You being yourself. He don't coach us on how to be or none of that. He be like, you ready to roll? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? He give you advice on how to be better, but he never tell you who to be. Like, everybody you see come up here with their shows, that's who they are. You getting dope personalities every time you watch this. You getting to meet incredible people. That's all these people doing these shows are just blessings. Like, everybody was drawn to Loud. This is bigger. Y'all gonna see how big it is later. But this is no joke. This is like it's so organic, like it ain't even funny.
Yeah, my thing, like, basically treat people how you want to be treated. I don't want nobody telling me how to be, but if you give me advice how to be better, I accept that.
Right.
I don't want you to tell me what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
I want to do what I like to do.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a fact. That's a fact.
But show me if you know a way that we gonna get it done quicker and better.
Right.
Yo, let's do it that way.
Right. Yeah.
You know
let's figure it out.
That's why I never like having a job, because everybody trying to tell you what to do. You might not do the job better,
right?
But since you were in a higher position than me, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't want my thing that I create. I don't want it to be like that. I want us to all be in position. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, I don't want to be in no higher position than anybody else with me. You know what I'm saying? I want us to all be on. If I know this or that, I want to give it to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yo, I learned this today. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come. I mean, that's why I always put it out there to be everybody to. If I know a little something, you gonna know it too. You know what I'm saying? You got the opportunity to know exactly what I knew this way. Only way you could be in like that if somebody knows something that you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we all know the same shit. We can all get it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
If I know it and holding in, don't tell you about it. Nah, hell no. I ain't with that. I'd rather us all be bosses.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what you really doing now. You really doing that. You really are showing us how to do that.
Yeah.
That's every day. That's real talk. Like, that's just real shit. Like, that's literally what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't put a price on that shit. You just the only thing you could do was appreciate it and do right by having that attached to you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I like. That's why when I know I talk about this a lot up here, but that shit, that I be, what else I'm gonna talk about?
Right.
I got to talk about what's real to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And as you see, I'm a person that I don't never wear my heart on my sleeve, but I don't mind giving nobody no props and giving it up in front of 1 million people for somebody. You know, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Stepping to the side and giving it up like, yo, this is the dude right here. This is the one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. I can see if I just did it behind closed doors. If we amounted one day, we gonna be in front of 50,000 people, and and that whenever that day come, I'm gonna do the same thing I'm doing here, the same way. Every arena that get bigger, I'm gonna scream louder to my I'm gonna scream louder my peers. I'm gonna scream louder for them, cause that's my purpose was to do this, bro. I'm telling you, I know this was my purpose to be a vessel for everybody else and giving people the good word. And I got a lot of more things that I'm gonna give y'all that I ain't giving y'all yet because you know I just started. You can't, we gotta spread it out, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that goes back to what you're saying about, taking it easy.
Yeah.
Bro. Get that out. Yeah, man. So I just love doing this, bro. I love coming here. I get excited every Tuesday to come in here, sit here. It's like it's my universe. You know what I'm saying? I get my own little world. You know what I'm saying? I get to share with everybody, and it's fun. And that's why I like it to be natural, and just have a ball with it, man. I was also, I was looking at I'm always looking at the latest rap thing, right? And Mace got a new joint called the Oracle 2.
I like Mace.
Yeah, me too. I like Mace.
Hot.
I really like Mace. I be like, they playing like he don't get busy, but he just went crazy on Puffy.
Oh, word again?
He went off on Puffy, and he talking about give Miss Wallace all her bread.
Right.
He talking about like he was talking about he like basically giving up the pot killer. He was like, if nobody found a Biggie killer, then why y'all in LA? Like y'all, why y'all so comfortable in LA? You know, like he was like he showing his hand now. Yeah. He confirming a lot of stuff. It's the dude named Gene Deal.
Gene. Yeah, the security guard.
Yeah, but he is like confirming. I ain't personally. I believe Gene. Gene ain't got no reason to lie. I believe his story, but Mace is like kind of like co-signing all that stuff he's saying in the I know when Gene heard it, Gene like, oh, you want to talk what's real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's probably eating Mace's conscience up. He probably had to say it in the rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he went at Puffy, man, and he was like, you know how Puffy called himself Love? He said don't call yourself Love. He said love don't steal. You know what I'm saying? He said you gotta change your name and shit. I'm like, oh.
That's crazy. He
said love don't steal, man. I'm like, and he was speaking on. He said I'm the ghost of Shine. He was going crazy. He was like he the ghost of Shine, and he was speaking for all the artists on Bad Boy that got done wrong. That whole rhyme he was speaking up for them.
Wow, that's dope.
And I thought that was dope. Like he could have did a song, but he definitely spoke on because we already know for I know Mace ain't broke. Mace run around here. He got money. He good. Yeah. But he felt the need to speak on how Puffy did them other artists. And the truth is, Mace is the last artist that he had that was really doing something, technically. That was a rapper. If you really be real.
French.
I mean, but was French ever Mace though? Like,
I mean, he ain't sell as many albums, but French is Mace.
I mean, French is fired up before every song he do. I mean, as far as he make hits, I like French.
He ain't do millions like Mace.
No, but I'm saying like somebody who's like a real. I mean, French, but like somebody who was like Bad Boy bred, like like French kind of was Puffy got with him, but French kind of made himself already a certain way. He had already built himself up. Like Puffy didn't make him up all the way. Like I felt like French already had his
French Montana.
French had his. I mean, but
he is Cocaine City. Everybody know Cocaine City.
But he already had a little wave when Puffy came to him.
Coke wave. He had a Coke wave.
He still was. He was doing something.
Yeah, he had the Coke boy wave. But when he got with Puff is what made him like internationally known.
That's made him internationally known when he get them worldwide hits.
He had his wave. You know what I mean? He had his movement.
But Mace, man, he got at him though. He won't playing, man. He was like, yo, I don't know what's going on, but he feel a way about something. He snapped on him. Crazy. Yeah. And I listened to the new Rick Ross album. I like that.
Okay, Ross album ain't really impressed me too much, man. I heard a couple tracks, but Like I like French album way better than I like Ross.
I ain't
album.
even heard French yet. I gotta listen
French
to it.
album's crazy.
I gotta listen to it.
I did hear Ross album. No, I don't even think I heard the whole Ross album, but I think it was out of what I did hear, I think it was about 3 or 2 tracks that I really liked.
I think it's like 5 I'm banging that I really like.
I need to know which some songs.
He be talking crazy though. He always talk. But the Tanner Talk 4 fire too. The new Benny the Butcher joint.
I need to go check that.
I've been bumping that. I've been listening to that.
Okay.
I've been in the gym bumping that Tanner Talk.
Need to go
yeah,
check that Tanner
he ain't
Talk.
now his joint fire.
I like Benny. But Benny last album, the first major album, that didn't really impress me.
It
like
didn't
that.
not like the joint.
So that's why I ain't really even go check Tanner Talk out.
Tanner
like
Talk
that.
4 is tough though. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I'm gonna
He got
check
the
that.
he did the other. You know he did the 10 Crap Commandments.
Oh, word.
11 through 20.
Oh,
He
word.
doing 20 to 11. He counting down from 20 to 11.
Oh, word.
And it's crazy.
That's gotta be crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
That's gotta
and
be
guess who he
crazy.
got on his song?
Who?
He got Puffy on the song.
Puff?
Puff is on the joint.
Word.
Yeah, he got
on
Puff on the joint.
Word. I wonder who wrote
Ad
Puff.
libbing and all that, doing this little
Okay.
He
In the background.
he letting you know he basically letting you know Puffy letting you know he was okay with the song because he
Yeah.
up there ad libbing and doing this little
Yeah.
take that and all that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Puffy up there with him.
Okay.
It's crazy. Yeah, he gave you some new joints. He came up
So
with
he
some.
got the actual beat too.
Nah, he got a
Okay,
different beat.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a
okay.
different beat. Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Shout out to Benny. Benny is
Shout out to
definitely
Benny, yo.
making a huge impact in the music industry right now. That's dope. That's dope for Buffalo.
Yeah, man, that very dope, man. I like Griselda. I like the movement. I like a lot of people be like, I don't like Westside. I like Westside Gun. I like what he brings. He's something different. Like, I like his energy. I like his confidence. You know what I'm saying? You want to believe people. You know what I'm saying? If you want to listen to him, and I believe Westside. You know when he talk, I believe him because he believe it.
Right.
And I could just go by. I gotta look at what I see. You know, he making moves. He's successful. He getting it done. So evidently he engineering something over there that's working. Cause Griselda they came out with all that street music and they popped. You know, they made it happen. They a whole machine.
Yeah, they basically brought the streets back,
and I love it. Cause I needed that part of rap that still exists. Like I'm at the age now where I understand that I'm not gonna knock what nobody do no more. You know, I used to go, oh, I hate that shit, I used to be like, I hate that, I don't like this music. But I'm like, you know what? I remember when I was young, and my parents used to be like, when I first used to listen to Wu-Tang, they ain't know what the hell that shit was. So it's like, I can have my opinion, but I reserve it more. Like, you know, that's what they into, I listen to what I'm into. I'm still listening to Infamous Mob first album. I'm still listening to Stillmatic. I'm still listening to Prodigy HNIC album. I'm still listening to that. I'm still listening to the Half a Mil. For real, I got them on my Spotify right now. Half a Mil's in my Spotify right now.
Dope.
No lie. Like, that's no lie. Right now, I can pull up Half a Mil in my Spotify, bro.
Rest in peace to
Rest in peace to Half a Mil. I'm listening to them. I'm listening to the Spitters. I'm Cool G Rap, Fast Life with Nas. I'm listening to that type. That's the type of time I'm on. That's if you want to know what kind of energy or what kind of spirit I got. That's the type of stuff that I be listening to. I like.
So you was listening to the last 2 Nas albums?
Yeah.
King
The
Disease. What's the last one?
3. It's 3.
What's the last one?
King Disease 1, 2, and then he got the Black Magic album out.
The Black Magic
Album is fire.
So you like the Black Magic? How
like
about the King Disease? What's your
King Disease
what's your
one
hottest
is-
album out of all 3 of those? That's what I want to know.
That's tough because there's so many different songs he got on different joints. But the King Disease 1 is crazy.
My favorite is the Bad Energy on that joint.
That Bad Energy
That's
is
my favorite
tough,
song
and
there.
I like the Ultra Black. I like Ultra Black.
Ultra Black crazy.
Yeah. I think the first King Disease 2 was crazy.
That's
But
my
the-
shit.
I like the first one too though. Damn.
I ain't
Y'all.
gonna lie. I had the 2 in the CD player for probably like half a year.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen to them both again because I can't pick, bro. I can't pick. I can't. I can't. It's hard for me because the first one was crazy though, but they both crazy.
Word.
Hit Boy making it hard for me, man.
Yeah, for real.
He making it hard for me, man. And I like the Black Magic joint, but I like the EPMD joint.
Yeah.
I just like the fact that he let them rock up there, that he put them on it, and then he let M get up there.
Crazy.
and went crazy.
That's the two. That's the King Disease too.
Yeah, that's the King Disease. Yeah, I might have to go with
He
two.
got Lauren on there.
I'm going with two.
Lauren is
I'm
crazy.
going with two because it got the Lauren joint, right? Oh yeah, I'm going with two.
Crazy.
I got two. It's a close. But I'm edging it.
And nobody track is wow. That's
Yeah.
him and Lauren. That's
that
crazy.
Trump, and then and you know what? He got Lauren back outside.
Yeah.
Like who did that?
Yeah. Only Nas can do.
Only
shit
Nas
like
can go knock on her door and ask her can she come outside for 5 minutes and get on this track with him. Only he could do that.
And she was probably late.
Yeah.
That's probably why we had to wait
Right.
long for the album
right.
to come out.
Right. That's a fact. But Nas, man, he's still crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the type of frequency I'm on. Like
Yeah.
if I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna bump Nas.
King
I'm gonna bump.
Disease. You know what I mean?
I can't go around that. I'm listening to Nas, man.
How can you not want the King Disease?
And I did like Pop Smoke. When before he passed, I wasn't, because I wasn't listening to a lot of the young cats. But I was like, I like this dude. I started liking him, Pop Smoke. I did. I was into him, and then as soon as I started liking him, my man was like, "Yo, your man's just got killed." I'm like, "Nah, he knew it. Did he?"
Yeah.
My man, I'm like, damn. I felt bad. Like
he was just in Virginia too.
he was just here. My
Yeah,
homegirl just.
yeah.
My homegirl daughter just took a picture with him, and then she danced with him while they took a picture. Had a moment with him. Remember, Kia, Deja. Deja took the picture. Yep. If you go back and look on Kia Instagram, it's still up. The footage is still up there. When she was up there, and then she was so happy. She got to meet. She met Pop a week before when he was here. She met him and all that. But I liked Pop, and I started seeing what he was doing. I'm like, he was gonna be a star, yo. He was just naturally a star. He just what it was, man. I don't you'll never know what happened with these guys and what happened with that situation. God bless his soul, man. But yeah, it was one of them cats that I liked. I liked this. I wanted to see some people. You just want to see them win. You like their music. You like what their energy. You see that they trying to fight to get somewhere. People, you get like you gotta. I think Tupac said it. He was like far in his business as far as rapping and all that. He said you gotta make people give a fuck about your life. They gotta care about your life to a certain extent. They gotta be concerned about your life, what you doing, or care about your livelihood, or fans or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that stuck with me. Like, not my job to make you. But I see what he's saying as far as that gravitation got to come at some point for people to be drawn to you to whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever they feel that you're doing that deems some kind of substance of importance to what, to their life or whatever, or entertainment or whatever it is. But yeah, I always quote Tupac. You'll hear that. You're going to get that a lot because that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like the spirit he had. Like, I'm more intrigued by his interviews and his speeches, like when he was speaking to the elders in that big old college, wherever he was at in the auditorium. That's Tupac I listen to. Like, I know people like Tupac because he was a rebel. He had the tattoo, thugged out. Nah, but I like the revolutionary Tupac is the one that inspires me though. Him, part, that guy. That's the Tupac that. When I talk about him, that I'm referencing, and don't get me wrong, I like the Thug Life Tupac too. Don't get it twisted. I like the whole Tupac. Right. I like all that. When he was wilding on everybody, I liked all that. Yeah, I did. I liked the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie, so I'm not gonna get bougie on y'all. Act like I don't know. I liked all the Tupac. Like, for the record, Tupac could never do no wrong to me. None. I'm just keeping it a bean.
Tupac could never do no wrong.
Not to me. Not to me. I know what I'm saying. No, not to me. And I love Biggie. And I love Biggie. I love Biggie. But I never picked, like, Biggie. Like, I like Pac, but I don't pick sides. Like, I'm not against Biggie. I love Biggie. Like, if you ask me who was a better rapper, Biggie was a better rapper. Yeah, I'm not going to argue that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, what Pac stood for, I stand for a lot of that.
Yeah.
And he stood for young. He stood for at an age when he probably wasn't supposed to be responsible for it. So I always been intrigued by him, and on that part of him, that rebellious, because you could it oozed out of him. You know what I'm saying? What he really should have been doing. Got caught up in some shit. He still was young. If you remember, he was still a baby when he died. Now they were not babies, but they was still at the age where you could still be a knucklehead. He was.
I don't think they was 30 yet.
No, they was like 24 and 25 when they died.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was young. I think Pac was 25, Biggie was 24.
Yeah, I ain't even get it right. So I was 35. So yeah.
See, so he was still. And I think when I'm watching a lot of interviews when they do talk about Pac, what they not getting, when they be like, when they criticize him and go, man, he should have been doing this and that. I'm like, yeah, you talking from a 45-year-old nigga perspective though. like you reflecting when you talk about what he should have did. Like when you was in it, you was his age and you won't even thinking how you thinking now.
Facts.
Now the way you thinking now, you wasn't thinking like that to even tell him that then. You couldn't have told him what you telling the cameras about him now then because you wasn't there either. So I noticed that when people do that, they go, he was this and that. I'm like, yo, he was 25 too.
Yeah.
These cats now, they young.
Yeah.
And they ain't none of them talking like he was talking. Like when it comes to the positive side. Well, none of them talking like that.
Yeah, but none of them grow up with a Black Panther in the house. You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
fact, that's
you
a
know
fact.
what I mean?
Yeah.
He grew up different.
Yeah,
he had
that's
different
true.
experiences.
Yeah, he did.
You know what
That's
I'm
true.
saying?
That definitely makes a big factor in it. Definitely. You have a Black Panther, yeah, you grew up like that. But he ain't let it go.
Nah.
He ain't let it go.
Basically, he was trying to use the rap thing to get it, and he got, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because when he didn't know what kind of game he was getting
No,
into.
he didn't know.
You know what I mean?
I
Then
think that's the
you
thing.
figure out you get into the game, and you trying to utilize it so you can, you know what I mean, push that.
Yeah.
And they ain't really want you to push that.
Nah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
wanted
They
that
want you to push this thug life. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
You can't. It's you trying to have two.
it was
movements.
hard to balance,
You
probably.
can't have two movements in one movement.
Yeah.
Like it's only can go one way. And he was trying to. They was acting like they was cool with it, but they was like, nah, we want him to be on the bullshit. They wanted the Suge wanted Pac to be on his bullshit.
Yeah.
No matter what nobody say, he wanted that Pac. He wanted the, and I think Pac fought with that every day. I think he fought with that based on interviews and people that was around him.
I don't think he had to fight with it because he was in a position where he needed that help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta remember he was in a bad position when he got with Suge.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? And being know that Suge took him out, it kind of like fuck all the extra shit. Like I'm with this now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it was.
And that's when he really was going all out with his shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like you said before that, you know what I'm saying? It was you could see both sides, but then you started to see just
That
one side. You know what I'm saying?
He was wilding. He started wilding. I like I said, he can't do no wrong to me because I always feel like I understand why you did it at that age because
the age.
I'm thinking of the age you was at. You
And
know
plus
what
the
I'm
people that helped you, look at your help.
Yeah.
Your help was straight on some death row. You know what I'm saying?
especially when they know they was like
Yeah, look at Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Snoop had to get out of that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah, that shit was hot. Boy,
It was
hot over
in
there.
the
Death
trap
Row
for
was-
real.
Death Row was really Death Row.
It was in the
nigga.
trap for real.
You better be careful about signing to a label called Death Row, nigga. Anyway, you should have already. So I don't know why niggas anything that happened over there. None of us would be surprised. Nigga. The shit called Death Row, like it sound cool, but think about it. Really, like that sound like some shit where your ass ain't gonna work out.
It sound cool till your ass ready to leave.
That's a fact. But they're like, how you leaving? It's called Death Row. You gotta die.
You know, homie was probably ready to leave. He was probably ready to get the fuck out of here when he figured out
he like,
what
oh,
it was
this
going
shit
on.
different. Yeah, he like, oh, this like this. He
For
like,
real.
yeah, he like, yo, this ain't what I signed up for, nigga. I ain't know it was like this, nigga. Y'all niggas doing what and what? Yeah, but Suge, he lost it. He was power tripped. He power tripped. And we gotta remember stuff like this too. Like he was successful. We see him smoking cigars, but Lord knows, I mean, just keep it a bean. You don't know how much powder he probably snorted. He was wilding out. I'm like, all this money you got, ain't no way you bugging like that unless you was on that powder. Straight up, you don't wild like that, bro. You got too much money and too much power, and everybody's scared of you. Where's the opposition coming from? You're creating the opposition. He's creating the opposition for no reason, and people died. Like. Not for nothing. Real gang members that was around him got killed because he was playing like that. And Suge was never no gang member. He played football in college. He wasn't a gang member at all. But he looked intimidating. He looked the part, and he wore it out. He rolled it out. And it cost him. It cost him. Because he had the biggest label, rap label in the game. He was on top. And he just gave it away for no reason. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's their life. That's the life, man. That's a lesson to y'all cats, man. Y'all young cats out here wanting to be rappers and all that. Man, you better get your own. First of all, I don't even want none of my kids to be no rapper right now. It's dangerous. But if you are, do your homework and yo, be careful out here.
You ain't got to be rapping about that stuff though.
No, I'm just saying. No,
you can make music. You
Yeah.
can be a rapper. See, the thing I don't want to do is scare these people not to be rappers.
No, not to be rappers, but just be careful with who you dealing with because the game is so greasy. You just want to
be careful what you rap about.
Yeah, definitely. The energy you put out definitely coming
Facts.
back 10 times faster.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If you want to be rapping about being a killer, then when that shit happens, you expect it because that's what you rapping about.
And don't rap about something you don't let nobody make you. Don't rap about something you don't want to rap about to try to be cool too. You know, like doing it and that ain't even what you really want to be doing or what you about. Don't do that. It's a lot of rappers like this is the age of where you really can be yourself and make it. Like I mean, like. Yeah. Or like, I think it's cats be like, oh, these cats is weirdos, they weirdos, but they popping and they don't care if you think they're a weirdo.
Yeah.
They'll look at you and be like, I'm lit. They don't care what you say.
Right.
And that's dope that they don't care what you think. You
on
know
both
what I'm saying?
sides too.
Yeah. So this is the best time to really, to be your own creative.
You don't
everything.
Have to rap about that.
No,
you can rap
don't.
about anything.
You can rap about anything. Yep. Anything, literally. You could rap about paper towels, turn it into something. I'm just saying, you could really literally start off. And you could go positive. You don't got to be negative at all.
That's just the way that's promoted. So
right.
That's what make everybody want to jump on it.
They feel like that's what
the industry pushes.
Right.
That's what the radio station, no matter what state you in, that's what they gonna push.
Right.
But you got millions of internet radio. You got more internet radio stations in any city than you have the radio station.
Right.
You might have one major radio station. You might have two, but then you got like hundreds of. In a lot of major cities, you got a lot of internet radio stations.
Mm-hmm.
So. No matter what music you making, as long as you market yourself and promote yourself the correct way, you can get your song out there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to get your song on the major station.
Right.
It's people that's eating so lovely on an independent level right now, and you don't even know them.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
Money.
And they getting money.
And they getting
you know what I'm
money.
saying? They streams is up. They getting paid for each and every way they do their thing because they doing their business correctly. Mm-hmm. And they marketing, they spending money on their promotion, they branding, and they eating, and they becoming somebody. Look at Easy. We just talking about Easy.
Right.
Niggas ain't no Easy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Block captain,
he
baby.
worked himself up way to the top. You know what I'm saying? In the battle act.
Yeah,
in the
man, yo.
World.
I'll be laughing when I talk about Easy because that's my guy. I like what he doing in battle rap, and he about to battle Goods. That's like Goods.
Major battle.
Goods don't like come out for nobody. You gotta be
right now.
If Goods come out, you gotta be the shit. Like he gotta say. Oh yeah, they talking about him like that. Like yeah, I gotta go see that man. Goods only coming outside if you like that. They just did their first face off on Goods' little internet. His little well, I don't like to say little because part of me I don't like doing that rhetoric. But he got a show on his website and he had Easy up there and they was doing a little back and forth talking about how Easy already wanted him last year, but he said I stopped chasing him.
Okay.
Because he said he learning the game. Like, nah, hold on. I see how Goods play. You can't call him out to make him come out.
Right.
That ain't how he gonna do it.
Right.
The people gotta say you gotta see him.
Right.
And that's what gotta happen for Goods. Like when he saw Tay Rock, the people was like, yo, you gotta see Tay Rock now. Yep. That's the only reason why he came to see him. But one thing I will say about Goods, he don't come out but like once a year. But when he come out, he always seeing killers. Like he's seeing somebody that can kill him. He's never, and it's really dangerous for Goods. Because as a battle rapper now, battle rap changing so fast. You sitting out a year, you gonna die when you get back. Ain't nobody. You can't sit out that long.
The game has changed so much.
The way niggas rapping 6 months ago won't be the same next week. Mm-hmm. And if you ain't been watching, you won't be catching. You won't be up on what's going on. The new trend. The trends really matter in battle rap. You will be. That's why. Like I like Cassidy. Cassidy dope, but Cassidy ain't never gonna be to me what he used to be in battle rap because. Which is nothing wrong with it.
Wait for so long.
Because and he. Now one thing I will say, I think he beat Hitman Holla. I'm gonna say that because I was on my YouTube channel barking on him like, yo, come on, Cass, I like you, but yeah, he beat
K Walker.
Huh?
You know K Walker yet?
Why do I know that name?
K Walker, because Cass is pushing him, Reed Dollars is pushing him. He the new Philly dude.
Yo, that's what the dude said in the battle.
It's my man.
That's what L. Will said to Reed Dollars. He said your chick ever had a your chick ever had like a gun in her face or something and didn't have a K Walker? He said that in the rhyme, but he was using all the Philly rappers' names in the rhyme scheme. Mm-hmm. But I didn't catch that one. I was like, what does he mean by that?
I gotta let you hear this K Walker shit when we done it. Like,
yeah, they was talking about the K. They was just talking about the K Walker joint, yo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I gotta yeah, man. Like right now, for real, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, Easy he's the man, yo. And
shout out Easy, man.
Shout out Easy, the block captain, man. For real, that dude, he crazy with it. And so, shout out to him. He on the Will Smith show. He on the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air joint. You know that, right?
I know, but I haven't not watched it.
I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen one episode. I haven't seen Snow. This is what I'm saying about me. I haven't seen Snowfall. I always be watching my Snowfall.
Back out?
See, I ain't even caught it yet either.
Neither. I don't
It's
watch
like
too much
it's
TV.
like 4 episodes, yo, already.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm
I
missing
don't watch
that.
TV either. I
can't believe I'm missing Snowfall.
I
right
watch
now.
Snowfall and I watch what's the name? I watch both of those.
What? Force?
Nah, I ain't even watched Force yet.
Yeah,
because I've been so busy.
Force, but it seemed like it was weak, so I didn't even like.
I ain't
I
even
probably
getting that
seen the
yet.
first.
I like the Raising Kanan joint though.
Yeah, that
I
was
like
dope.
that
That was dope.
That one is tough.
I think Force is the weakest one out the whole thing, but I
The
I
BMF
seen
joint
somebody
started out
saying
alright though.
BMF was cool. I like BMF.
It was alright. BMF versus was alright. It got
You ain't
kind
seen BMF yet? Oh, you got to go
Yeah,
check
that joint got crazy. Didn't it get crazy?
Yeah, you
But-
need to start.
Yeah.
They hit us in our head, ain't they?
I be dead in Stars every time when they go off. I don't watch Stars until that's back on.
Word.
I still say on Power, the first season was the best Ghost version of Ghost. Ghost had a certain kind of persona where he was just on top of everything. And after the second episode, when he started messing with that lady, then they took all his spider senses went away. He became weak.
Okay.
He became a flawed character that was never supposed to be flawed like that so soon. Everything that made Ghost was taken away from him by the season 3.
Okay.
He had a mystique around him and the strength around him that it's like with certain people and characters in movies and people even in real life, what makes them great and makes them strong is certain things and certain codes they're never gonna cross. Like he might do this, but he's never gonna go against this. He's never gonna go against himself. Ghost started going against himself, and dudes that's prestigious and sharp and got a lot of integrity and that's in charge of a lot of people, they don't ever do that.
Yeah,
Never.
That's how everything falls apart.
So I'm like, that's one flaw I complained about 50 is like you made him slip too soon. He started slipping too soon.
Oh, wow.
He was too. If I would have seen him be a little depleted in the first season, he was too.
Well, hold on. They dropped Ghost and started 3 new shows.
Yeah,
they
did.
They dropped Ghost. They started
3 shows, but it's like I don't know. I just the way I ain't got a problem with him killing him, but I got a problem about how they took away his powers, like what made him essential. They took it away in the 3rd season. If you go back and watch it, I'm like, they started making him do corny stuff that he would never do in the 1st season. Like, nah, like I know you do certain stuff, but it's like certain men of certain kind of like, dudes a certain kind of like stance on this. They stance on things the way they just breathe a certain way. They take it in and
what you think that he was doing that he wouldn't have did though? What's the one thing that the main thing?
He started making decisions off his emotions. He was never doing that in the 1st episode. He would not make a business decision off emotions.
Okay.
He would never do that. He was doing that. He started doing that. And then when he started messing with the side chick, he started, like, when they started conversating, the kids started hearing him talk about stuff they shouldn't have heard. That never would have happened in the 1st season. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have talked about that stuff in the house in that like that in the 1st season. I don't watch a lot of shit, but when I do, I pay attention to everything. Like I love Sons of Anarchy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dialogue man. I love the dialogue in movies. What people say, it's the shit people say. Like, for instance, this is funny though. Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he got a movie called Commando.
Yeah,
in Commando, right? It was they had captured him. They captured his daughter. They told him they needed to do a whole bunch of shit to get his daughter back. You know how they extorted him to get his daughter back. So he had to go do a bunch of shit he didn't want to do. But they had this little weasel mug. You know, it's always a little mug. The big man got you tied up. It's always a little mug that's sitting there talking shit to you. You know what I'm saying? So the little dude telling him, yeah, we got your daughter and all that. He talking crazy to him. Arnold like, you know what? Yo. He says, I'm going to kill everybody anyway. He said, but I'm going to kill you last, though. I'm going to save you. I'm going to get you last. You know what I'm saying? Dude, like, whatever. Because they had him all tied up. Dude, like, yeah, I talking greasy to him. So now, he get away. He get away now. Like, after that little talk, he got away then. Like, 10 minutes after that, he got away. So guess what? He catches up the Duke first. That he said he was going to kill last. So now he got him at the cliff, and he like, yeah, remember when I told you I was going to kill you last? And he said, I lied, and he threw him off the cliff. But that ain't the funny part. When he walked back from the cliff, he was with the shorty. Remember Rae Dawn Chong? It was a chick named Rae Dawn Chong. She was an actress from the 90s, 80s. but that was the girl in the movie that he was saving. So she was like, "Where'd he go? What you do with him?" He said, "I let him go." You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
He dropped him off a cliff though. I like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Like he killed the dude on the plane.
Right.
The dude that was holding him hostage on the plane. Yeah, the dude was holding him hostage on the plane.
I gotta go back and watch.
He ended up breaking the dude's neck on the plane. The dude that was supposed to take him over to do something. He broke that dude's neck on the plane, put a blanket over him. So when the stewardess was coming to him, he was getting off. He says, "Hey, ma'am," he says, "You leave my friend alone. Let him rest. He's dead tired." You know what I'm saying? He be saying that type of shit. I like that type of shit. I love it. Dialogue in a movie is everything to me. Dialogue is everything. Like that's why I like mafia movies, like Goodfellas. The dialogue is crazy in the movies. Dialogue is everything. That shit is. It ain't the action for me.
Right.
The movie got to make sense. I like a story. I'm gonna tell you a movie you should go see. I'm gonna tell you a movie you should go. Now I know you don't see a lot, but this one, Uncut Diamond, Uncut Gem.
Uncut Gem.
Best movie that Adam Sandler ever did.
Okay.
Best performance he's ever did in his whole life.
Word.
My favorite Adam Sandler. It's not a comedy. It's not a comedy.
Okay. Uncut Gem.
It's fire. Yeah. Don't he? Yeah. Tell him. Yo, why you do that? That's the part that goddamn. What other part would you not say, nigga? Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
The movie fire though. It was fire.
That shit crazy.
It was fire.
That's like the only part you can fucking remember.
Best movie he ever did. Kevin Garnett in the joint. But he makes sense in the movie.
I like Adam Sandler. He's funny.
Adam Sandler, he's amazing. I ain't know he was that good like that. In this movie, he showed me a whole different level. He went up. Like I look at him different. Like I looked at him different after this movie. I looked at him like a whole different person. Like, damn, you nice. Like I'm like, you really be letting niggas live when you do comedy. He be letting niggas live when he do comedy, yo.
Yeah.
Niggas need to be happy he just do. Cause if he wanted to get into the real serious shit, he be killing shit. He really like that.
Training day, like how he played that type of shit. That shit be cause he can do it.
He is like that. He is like that on the serious acting. Even Kevin Hart too. Yup. I only like movies that relate to stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to be watching movies and all that no more. I got a life, got shit to do. But like you say, when I get time to watch something, I'll check something out. I'll look at something a little interesting and everything like that. I like to try to take my time. Hey yo, I want to give a shout out. Hey mom, my mom. Hey yo, I got to go out with my mom and eat lunch today. My mom she lives in Indiana now with my brother. She moved in Indiana in September. I cried when she left that day too. You know what I'm saying? It's my mom. She been, you used to your parents being accessible to you. You know what I'm saying? Used to them just being around the corner. You know, me saying that before I do that, I need to go see my dad too. I ain't been going to see my father. I'm gonna call myself out right on the spot.
Too.
Huh?
I just seen him.
I need to go see my. You didn't seen him before I did. I need to go see my pops. No, I'm gonna keep it. If it's real spill, I gotta keep it real up here. I gotta check myself. I need to tighten up. I need to go see my dad, y'all. I need to go see my pops. I ain't never. It's always enough time today to go see your dad, and I ain't been going to see him like I should. So I'm gonna go see my dad. But my mom is here from Indiana, and I got to spend time with her today, and I needed that joint. I needed it. I was so much, at a calm. When I left, I felt that peace. Like I feel that peace now. Since I seen it, like I knew my show was I was gonna have a nice show with you tonight because I seen her. I was like, oh, I'm a good. And she was like, I'm gonna be watching tonight because she in Indiana. Her and my sister-in-law, they always watching. They watch every show.
Word.
My mom watch every show. My mom done watch all my shows, bro.
Yeah.
Live.
That's dope.
That's so super dope, right? Yeah, man. And she rooting for me. She love what I'm doing. She love it. She know it make me happy. That's my happy space. She know this is my happy space. So she just want to see me go up. You know what I'm saying? My man Will yo, what up, Will? What up? Tanika's in the she in the chats too. Loud.
Oh word. Let me put a chat.
Peace and blessings to you, Jeremy Southern. Yo, my man Jeremy, you watching?
Jeremy Southern,
yo, Jeremy. Yo, this mean everything to me. Yo, this is my this him and Hakeem and Jeremy.
Hakeem Zarif?
Yo, ask Hakeem Zarif and them who I am to them. They're gonna tell you I'm their cousin, nigga. I'm family.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
know you look familiar,
Mr. Raji. What? What? They used to their dad used to train us. When we used to play ball, we used to play Future League together. Me, Jeremy, and I used to stay the night at their crib. Oh, I got a story I could tell about it too, but I'm gonna wait. Yo, Jeremy and Hakeem, Jeremy, you know a story I'm about to tell too about that T. I'm gonna say that though, cause I got a dream of having y'all up here, a couple of the crabbers and the guys from Hampton High up here. So I wanna say that story for that time. But Hakeem and Jeremy, man, I used to stay at Hakeem house all the time for the summer. Salute to them. I love them, man. They whole family always treated me like gold, man.
Word.
What? Yeah, they treated me like a son.
That's dope.
Man, and
That's love right
Mr. Rajiv had the basketball hoop in the backyard, but he had the rim, that small rim joining the inside. We used to work on our jumpers and all that.
Word.
And I remember we used to play, we used to do drills and stuff, and I used to get bombed because I was always extremely faster than everybody. When you get to asking people about me, the first thing they're going to say was, yo, he was dumb quick on the court. He was dumb fast. He was too quick. And Hakeem used to get mad because he wanted to guard me so bad, because I was just so fast. And he was always like, it's just because he fast, I can't get him. I could really get him for real. But that speed is like, it was a cheat code for me.
Right.
And it's days ago. Don't get mad. Hey, he just fast. Like, you can't, that's a gift. He just quick, you can't, you ain't doing nothing wrong. He just mad quick. But Hakeem and, they was some dogs though. When I say dogs, like they could play. Them boys could ball. They was gritty. Especially Hakeem defense, because they played football too. So when they played basketball, they still translate. A lot of people can't translate over. They could ball too. They was some hoopers. Them boys was, man, we used to have some wars. We used to have some wars, man. And yo, Jeremy, I appreciate you checking in, man. Yo, that mean a lot to me, man. I love you, boy. You and Hakeem, the whole family. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all, growing up with these cats, I feel like I'm 14 again when I talk about this shit. It bring me right back to being a kid. It do. That's why. Yo, what up, Marcus? Yeah, man. So, yeah, damn. Yo, Jeremy tuned in. That's dope, man. That's love. That's mad love. What up, my man Will? What up, Will? Wow, Bill in the building.
And shout out to Marcus. He got the Bare Naked Truth podcast.
Yeah, I seen that up there. I seen that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marcus in the Bare Naked podcast.
Bare Naked Truth.
The Bare Naked Truth. Pardon me. When is it airing?
Well, they just put they have a whole lot of episodes on the Bare Naked Truth YouTube.
Okay.
And we just put the last episode on Power by Virginia. So they got an episode up right now on the Power by Virginia, but they got a lot of podcasts up on their actual Bare Naked Truth joint.
Okay.
They usually do like every other Sundays.
Oh, word? Okay.
Yeah, they don't break because they about to change into seasons.
Yeah.
And they just, I think, finished season 6 or 7. So yeah, they on break right now, and they'll be back to do the next season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all check that out. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out. Everybody always support each other, man. That's one thing about it, man. It got to be a revolving door, man. Show love, man. It don't cost nothing to tap in and just watch something. It's not costing you nothing. It's not to at least give it a shot. Give it a chance. People out here trying to make things happen for themselves, and they putting themselves out there. They giving, some people, it's an experiment. They trying. I mean, I gotta give somebody a ear or 2 eyes if somebody trying to fulfill their dream. They trying something. They got the courage to try to make something happen. I feel I'm obligated to at least give them a listen or a watch. That's me personally. That's just the way I feel like I am with the universe. It's only fair, yo. Especially when it's something positive, somebody trying to do something, and it's not nothing to hurt us, nothing to destroy us. Like a lot of the stuff is out here, So always be mindful of that. When you let somebody come up to you, you might not always have the time, but if you can, man, listen to that tape, listen to it. You don't know what that person been through. It might have been you listening to it. You not even just giving them nothing. You just listening to it with a good ear might have made their day. They might have an easier day, or they might not be stressed out. They might not flip out because of that. Like for real. Just that little bit of service, man, it go a long way.
They listening, bro. That's my word. I walked into a restaurant today, and it was Windy City up there on Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how, but I started talking to the owner, and
right.
telling him about the radio station. And he was like, yo, I be tuned in. You Power by Virginia? He like, yeah, Feed the Streets Radio, Big Cav. I be tuned in.
Word, that's hard.
So I was like, yeah, you know, I'm loud. You know what I'm saying? That's my radio station.
Right.
He like, oh shit,
Yo.
that's your radio. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, I'm trying to do a podcast
Yeah,
too.
got on,
Like,
see?
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, he was like, yeah, like I was gonna come holler at them, saying, see who holler at the, cause. And I was like, yeah, they listening, bro.
Yeah,
like,
they
You know
listening,
what I'm saying? I don't know that guy. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
But see, yeah,
but,
man. That's
but
dope.
I just met him today, and that's dope to just know that, you know what I'm saying? You could be walking around, or you could be somewhere, right? And people already know about Power by Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have no idea that they know, and they have no idea that you loud. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a trip, right?
That was dope. That was a dope experience today. So
That's
I'm like,
fire,
yo,
yo.
maybe I shouldn't be telling everybody. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you never know. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
at the same time, I like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, homie,
He
knew
responded.
what it was. I ain't had to put
That's
him on. He
fire.
already knew what it was. You
That
know
was
what I mean?
fire. Yeah,
And he
that
got
was
a, and he
fire,
got a
man.
nice spot. You know, where we can probably bring some events to.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Like yeah, he got
See,
a
that's
nice
dope.
spot. And his license, you know what I'm saying, is ready for us to do some things in. He already doing things in there.
Mm-hmm.
And he willing to build with us. So
That's all right right there.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm down to network.
I'm
with
glad I
anybody,
went
man,
to that
trying do
restaurant
anything.
rather than any of the other two restaurants that I had a choice to, because I didn't know which one I was gonna go to.
Cause I got a lot of couple cats.
The restaurant?
I got a
Oh, that's the
couple
Windy
rappers gonna be
City.
coming
That's the
up
Windy
here.
City Wings. That's
Okay.
up there.
My man Lil G. Shout out Lil
up there
G.
in Denby, across the street
And
from the
Lil
Dodgers.
Bro. Shout out to them. My guys, Newport News.
Yeah, good food. Right by the right up the street
Lil
from
G
Set,
got some
yeah.
music on Spotify. Y'all can go check that out.
Oh yeah, shout out to Sick Mike too. I just seen Sick Mike say that his album about to come out. He got another album about to drop. So shout out to Sick. He'll be up here soon. You know. And he has the yeah, we already know he got the Virginia Villains. For y'all don't know, he got the Virginia Villains store
I wanted to
uptown.
go get some of that gear.
But he
I
got
like
the
that.
peace rally coming. The he got the next event coming. You
Right.
know,
Who you talking about?
he pushed it back because of
Sick.
the rain.
Yeah, Sick Rock. That's who.
But it's about to come.
Lil
I
G
got
rock with him. That's his man.
I
Like,
definitely
that's
got to get y'all the date
they
for that.
peoples. Yeah. But I've been talking to Lil Bro, Lil G brother. I'm gonna putting something together. I'm gonna do something for cause I've been around them for years, rapping and making their music. Lil G been killing it for years, making his music, putting it on Spotify. He don't be waiting around for nobody. He get to it. He put it on Spotify. He get his streams, and he always got music out. Always sending me something on my Instagram all the time. Boom, boom, boom. Before I had the show, I said, "Yo, we gotta make something happen." I'm just glad I get. You know what I'm saying? It feel good to be having this opportunity to be able to do that for certain people. Yeah, I'm like, yo, let's get to it, man. Hey, yo, Jeremy, appreciate you, man. He just sent the shout out to me. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. He just told me to keep doing my thing. He said I'm only getting better with time.
Shout T Mad Solar Diss in the building. He almost ready to start his show. You see, he getting closer to the microphones. He getting closer to the cameras and everything. I ain't never see him get this close.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know what
guy,
I mean?
yo. I be building.
I don't know what it is, but shout out to Jeremy, because whoever Jeremy is,
Jeremy
that's in
Southern.
the building tonight.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all had T Mad pull up a chair.
Yo, I appreciate you, yo.
He told me not too long ago his show is coming.
You know,
but
I'm terrible
now I
with the
see
number.
him. He getting ready.
Tanika want to call, I guess, before we close it out, because I'm bad with the number.
Oh
fam.
yeah,
This is
tap
real
in
time.
757-964-9367. Hit up the power line. It should always be inside of the description of
Get
this
that,
video.
Tanika?
Hopefully, I hope I ain't forget. Y'all know I be forgetting a lot.
Yeah, Jeremy, yo, we go back. Yo, that's a fact. We family for real, man. Love you, man. For real, you and Hakeem. Y'all know what it is. You know, I always tell people, I did go to Bethel, but I'm a crabber though, you know, and they'll tell you that. I grew up around. That's why I grew up around. I grew up in St. Clair Gardens. I grew up in Langley Square. I grew up in Phoebus. I went to Moulton.
And shout out to your pops. He still got the
You know what I'm
crabs.
saying? Yeah, my dad, the
Yeah,
crab man. It's
yeah.
getting warm. It's about to get nice
Wild
too.
facts.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Wild
try to get
facts.
him up here too.
Yeah, definitely.
Got to get him up in here. I
already
gotta get
told
my
him last
dad
time
up
I
here.
seen him, I said you got to come up there with us
Cause
one
he ain't
night,
even
man.
I haven't, we haven't talked about me doing the show. Hey, we haven't. So I'm looking forward to when
He
when
know. I don't know who told him, but he know because we
Yeah.
was talking about you, the show, and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
He ain't told him. He know you got to, you know what I mean? I told him he got to pull up. You got to pull up on us one
He
of
gotta
these days.
come pull up, sit up here with me, have a drink. Now he'll do the whole show. I wouldn't have to say nothing. Y'all would want him to come back the next week.
Yeah, you got to do that, bro. Cause
Y'all be like, yo, I
wish
need
I
your
could get
dad
my
to come
pops
back.
come
My
up here
dad
and do a
is,
show,
man,
but I
look,
can't.
he come up here, man. That's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
And it's like
that's
the
next
same
week.
person you get right here, the same person when he stand beside me. I'm the same dude. It
Bro,
ain't
we got to do that
no
next
different.
week. We got to do that next week.
Just
You
get him
already
up
got
here.
somebody up here next week?
I got my man coming up here. My man Lamont man, y'all. I mean to shout him out, the comedian.
Yeah,
my
you
man
did say
Lamont
was
man.
coming up.
But it might still be dope for my dad to show up with Lamont here.
Yeah.
I think that'll be crazy because
That'd
my
be
dad
crazy.
knows Lamont.
Yeah, that'd
Lamont
be
grew up.
crazy. Yeah, we got to get him in here.
I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow. I will definitely talk to him and see what's up with that. Get him in here next week. Yeah, my dad a trip, man. He funny. My dad was a comedian, man.
Yeah.
Funny as hell. Like, not for nothing. I gotta say this because he can't say it, but I'm gonna let the world know. A lot of you cats on Comic View in the '90s, y'all stole a lot of his shit. Y'all know y'all did. I don't know that dude name, but my dad used to sit in the bathroom and record jokes all the time when I was a little kid. Me and my brother used to hear him in the bathroom with the tape recorder. Back in the day, you know, they had the tape recorder, and he used to sit in there and tell jokes. And I vaguely heard some of these jokes. And then I remember he used to watch Comic View, and he would sit there and go, "That's my shit." But he wouldn't say nothing else. He wouldn't get excited. I just see, like, I remember I seen his eyes watering sometime, and Muggs had jokes. What happened was he gave his tapes to a guy that told him he was going to take him to Teddy Riley. My dad ain't never see this dude again, but he started seeing his jokes on Comic View over the next few years. And I'm just telling y'all that because that's the truth, and that's the God's honest truth. And I right-handed God, that really happened, and that always bothered me. That pissed me off about watching him go through that. So I just wanted to, you know, if anybody around my dad or whatever, you let them know I told the world that they stole his jokes. Because they did. They stole his shit for real. My dad he wild funny. But it's a few jokes. When he get up here, he might not want to talk about it. He might, but he gonna want to talk about it. He get up here, but for sure. But I'm gonna let him talk about it. But yeah, I remember as a kid. I remember these. So this is not no made up stories. It ain't like y'all don't know people do still jokes and still whatever they gotta do to get money. The guy that he gave it to ran off with his material, and he never seen the dude again. So I had to get that out there for my dad. I had to ride for my pops on that one. Cause that was some bullshit. Y'all got him. But guess what? The second coming is here. You can't steal none of my shit cause everything in my head, nigga. I don't record nothing. So you won't be taking nothing from his son. Yeah. But I had to get that out for my pops, man. Yeah, man. Tanika, she want the number. I think we about to close out. We about to get out of here in a minute though, y'all.
I think I just typed it in there.
Yeah. Yeah, she got it. It's right there, Tanika. Oh, she said blessings. You gonna call in? Give us a call in before we close it out for the night. I had fun tonight, man. Again, man, I always have fun with you, Loud. I enjoy every time. I just wanted to have a good conversation tonight and just build and just relax and chill, and you know, just enjoy the night. Yeah, you right, Mom. Granddaddy was funnier than Dad. My grandfather. Yeah, my grandfather named after my son is named after my granddaddy. My son is named Alo. One of my sons named Alo. He named after my grandfather. Yup, but my grandfather was funny. Old school cat from South Carolina. Yeah, I ain't even gonna tell them. I'm gonna definitely have my dad. I can't tell them stories without my dad here. I gotta have my dad. Oh man, there's so many stories. Man, my granddaddy was off the chain, boy. Woo! God bless his soul, him and Shirley. God bless granddaddy Alo and Shirley, man. They called him Biddy. My granddaddy was a trip, man.
We waiting for you to call in, Tanika. Where you at?
Where you at? And shout out my grandma Barbara and my mom, my aunt, everybody, my brother, my family, my squad, everybody. I'm shouting out everybody, the city, the whole Virginia, the whole country, everybody watching, tuning in to support Power by Virginia every week, every day. Everybody that take their time to support us, we appreciate everything. And we can guarantee you we gonna keep pushing and we gonna go hard every week. And we ain't gonna stop. We gonna use that energy y'all giving us, that support is fuel.
Loud facts.
That's fuel. And we know how to use it. We know how to utilize it, believe it. And we appreciate y'all. We humbly appreciate y'all.
Loud facts.
I don't speak for Loud, or I can't speak, but I know I can speak for him on that. Where we at, Loud?
Lift it up and hit speaker. Turn it back to no, leave that off. Turn it back to the mic.
To the mic. Hey, what up? What up, sis?
Listen, bro, I made it. It's been just a hassle just to get somebody to give me their phones. I wanted to look at you while I'm calling and everything. How are you?
I'm good, yo, good. You know, me and Loud and the gang, we up here in T-Mash, we up here, and my man E, we up here chilling, yo. I just wanted to have a good, relaxed, casual day. I wanted to give a different aspect of the show. I wanted to keep it like this on purpose. I wanted to just relax and enjoy the day and not be too serious and just have a casual podcast and conversation and not be in a situation where it's TV showed out, you know?
Yes.
So that's what we just...
It was very entertaining. I loved it, bro. I liked how you did this one here. This was real laid back, chilled out. I watched all the way through, doing 1,000 things still, but you know I'm here with you, bro.
Appreciate you, yo. Me and Loud, you know, we appreciate you all day, every day.
Blessings, boss. How are you? Blessings, bro.
Thank you, yo.
I'm here with Lil Will, bro, right? Say hey to Bill real quick.
What up, baby?
What up, baby? What's good, fam?
Hey, nothing, man. Keep pushing, man. I see you out there, man. You looking good, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, baby. You already know I gotta see you. We know we gotta chop it up, man. I gotta come pull up on you for sure.
Alright, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm about, man.
I love you, man.
I'll be on the road, man. Salute to you.
I love you, man.
Love you too, man.
All right, I just want to get that in before you guys close out and say you guys so much. I love you guys, and y'all looking good. We looking good. Everything looking great.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Everything, every time y'all give me a compliment or anything like that, I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Every moment, every second that I do this I'm humbled by it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why you're in your position, because of your humbleness. Blessings, bro. You already know.
Appreciate you. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let y'all go. And thank you for letting me call in. Thanks for telling the number for me, because I just couldn't get the number. Thanks, boss.
Hey, sis.
Y'all have a good night. Everybody get home safe, and I love y'all.
Tell locking it off. No, tell locking it on phone.
Hey, sis.
Say it again. You broke up.
All right, we gone, sis. Love you.
All right, blessings. Bye-bye.
All right. Hey, that was that, y'all. She called in to show some love. Her brother is my homeboy. That's one of my good friends. Will, he just wanted to shout out the show and the whole Talkin Bout Virginia radio.
Or a big shout out to Will, man. That's another guy. I never knew he knew about me. You know what I'm saying? And she told me like, yo, Will put me on to you. I'm like, Will Smith? Nah, Will. I'm like, my brother.
Yeah,
I'm like,
brother.
I never met him. You know what I'm saying? So it's people that's out there that's really supporting and liking what we got going on.
Yeah,
and that's what I do it for. I do it for them people. That's it. That's why I don't really scream support or hate none of that shit. I just push.
Right.
For the people like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah,
you know, they out there. They out there.
Energy out here. The movement is, like I said, the movement is moving.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's all that, that's all we can do, man. Like you say, man, keep it simple, man.
Yeah,
keep it simple and just stay the course, man, and just
yeah,
relax. You got any thing you want to say? Because I know we about to get out of here.
Yeah, man. Shout out to this artist right here, man. This guy named Young Fon. He got this hot ass track right here. They call this shit Ill Will Spill. This
brother.
shit live, powered by Virginia Radio. You already know this was the Real Spill. What we talking about podcast. And shout out to Young Fon.
What's this all about?
I mean, look, man, it ain't about nothing. We just talking about some real shit, man. You know, it's the Ill Will Spill show, man. We here about some real shit. We gonna talk about it. We gonna get gangsta about it. We gonna talk about some real shit. We gonna talk about what happened, man. We ain't here to get in your feelings either, man. No gangsta shit.
Ill will spill. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it. Gangsters, hustlers, thugs, jack boys, scammers. Politics, poverty, healthcare, government is out there. Love, lust, loyalty, hate, envy. Watchers, listeners, bystanders, spectators, witnesses. Drugs, guns, alcohol, good weed, big loud. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it. Pull up and just be real about it. Don't come into the spot if you can't talk about it.
Powered by Virginia Radio.